What's up, you guys, and welcome back to our channel. It's Friday and I'm ready to jam, pick up my girls and hit the hotel. Ooh, maybe I should find like a different kind of song so that but nonetheless, it's Friday and I'm excited to be here. It's the end of the week and what a week it has been. I first want to go ahead and apologize for recording like this. Yet again, I forgot my ring light at home. Like, I brought let me show you what I brought. I brought the stand, but I did not bring the bag that has the ring light, that has the thing to actually mount my phone so that I can record the video so that you can have like a better view. But nonetheless, sorry, this is what I got. And sometimes you just got to do what you got to do. You got to improvise and you got to make it work, just make it work. But nonetheless, I hope you guys have had a great weekend. A great week. My week has been pretty much kind of, I want to say laid back per se. And I also want to say that it was kind of, again, I'm just going to be transparent. It was kind of, at one point, a little bit sad. It made me a little bit sad, kind of like depressed, because I was going through with my car and stuff of that nature. And anytime I have problems with my car, like my car is just like, if something's wrong with my car, I can't get back and forth. So my car means a lot. And so it was some issues that was going on with the car and stuff like that. And I thought I was going to have to end up buying a new car because my car has a lot of miles on it. Like, I have a 2009 and it has really seen its days. Like, I have really driven that car and I have really got my money's worth out of the car. It has like 260,000 miles on the car. So yes, I do need to get a new car. I need to be in the market for a new car. It is a Honda Accord. But it's just like, not at this moment, please. Like, not right now. Not as I'm trying to establish this practice. Like, I don't know where the money would come from to even get a new car. So it was just like so stressful. And so thank goodness my dad is a mechanic. I took it over to my dad and he was just like, going here and there. And so he was like, I don't know what's wrong with it, but all the, he put it on the machine, all the stuff is coming back saying that it's good. And so he was just like, you know what? Like, I had to leave. I ended up leaving work for during lunch. I ended up leaving work, going home, and just like laying down and just really praying about the whole situation, because it's just like, God, I don't know. Like, I'm really questioning myself at this moment. Like, what have I done? Like, did I do the right thing by leaving my job? And because it's just so much that was running through my mind. Like, I had a whole bunch of racing thoughts at that moment. So I just left work during lunch, went and laid down just to clear my mind, and I prayed. And so I ended up going to my dad's house. My dad looked at the car and he was like, look, I'm not sure what it is, but we're going to start off, because your car says that you need an oil change. He was like, we're going to start off with that first. So we'll change the oil and see what happens and go from there. How about the oil change fixed all the problems that my car was having? Like, you guys, my car sounded like a little tractor for the longest, and so for like the last 3 weeks. And so my dad ended up changing the oil. Whatever was done in the prayer that was prayed, the car is fixed. It's okay right now. And so I'm just thankful. And so in that moment, it made me realize that God has yet got my back during this whole situation, and not to stress about it. So I started reading. I was watching somebody else, Kev on Stage and Doughboy. I was watching Righteous and Ratchet, and Kev was talking about how when he was going through his whole transition, when he got fired from his job, how he started reading some things that actually helped him get through that rough time in life. He started reading the book of but he started reading the book of James, and he had Jeremiah 29:11 scripture that he recited for. I know the plans that I have for you, plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Like, I've been knew Jeremiah 29:11. I actually knew that scripture back in undergrad. Somebody had gave me that scripture that has been with me. And so Kel was just saying how he read the book of James, and how he it was another song by Dwayne Woods, Let Go and Let God. And he was like, that's what got me through that dark season. So guess what I did? I went home, I just prayed about it, and I actually started reading the book of James. James is actually like a short book, but a short book of the Bible, but I think it's like about 5 or 6 chapters. But like the first chapter, it was like God, like the pages was coming to life. And I have like a I think it's a New Living Translation or an NIV Bible, so like it has the scriptures, but up under that it actually has the breakdown of what the scripture really means, and is in layman terms so I can understand it. And I just felt like, oh my God, like it gives you, like in my Bible, it gives you I left it at home, I would have showed you guys, but it gives you like the history of the book before it actually starts. And so it just tells you a little bit about what the whole book of James is about, and key people to look, just really giving you a history of the book before you start. And so as I was reading it, I was just like, oh my God, like this book of James is really for me. It talks about having faith, and really having true faith, and not just saying I trust God, but really having the true faith and truly believing that God is with you. And so it talked about in like the sections in the bottom about how we say we have faith, but soon as something comes, we get unshaken and we start to question God. That was me, okay? That totally was me with my whole car situation. Like, when the car started going wrong, I didn't question God about my whole life, whether or not I should have done this and I should have done that. So, like, the book of James is something that I'm so excited about reading, and that I feel like it's going to help me during this time in this season in life. So, that was my week. Oh, you guys, and I also, during this week, I also applied for a grant. It's called the Power Coalition, and they actually are helping women of color with different things that they're trying to do. It's like an activist grant and stuff like that. So I applied for it. Y'all wish me the best of luck, but they give you a certain amount of money for the fellowship program, and you're actually in this program for over 1 year, and they start teaching you different types of leadership skills and things of that nature. And truthfully, you guys, like, the money is a small portion of the money. Like, I would be grateful to get the money, don't get me wrong, but the knowledge that they are willing to provide for that full year is something that I really want. The knowledge, the accountability, and everything of like that for 1 full year, like, that is something that I really, really want. Yes, the money will be helpful, it'll be great, but I feel like that knowledge is something that I can take and flip and help me out in the very long run. It's almost like the whole what's the phrase? It say, teach a man how to fish and he'll live a long days, instead of just giving the man the fish or just giving him something to eat, but really teach him. Like, that's how I view it. Teach me more on leadership, teach me more on social media marketing, teach me more on these types of things, so that I can actually implement them myself. Just don't do it for me. Teach me how to do it, and that way I can actually do it, and just I can really prosper from it. So I'm really looking forward to that. I applied for that grant, and I should know something by April 1st, I believe. So I think you do interviews and stuff like that. So hopefully y'all pray for me that I can get it, and I can get up in that fellowship program, and I would be totally excited about it. That was a lot, okay? And I know that it is, private practice, like what I'm supposed to talk to you guys about, you know, how to really open up your practice. But I just wanted to get that off. And I just really wanted to come on here. Next week is where I'm going to really, next week video, I will talk about how much you need to open up a private practice. So I will show you guys my office in a more in-depth detail. So that video is coming next week. But this week, I just want to tell you about that. And I want to encourage you guys too. Whatever it is that you want to do it. Like, I am getting to the point now, like, whatever idea that I have, I'm writing them down, and I'm talking to God about them, and I'm asking when should I execute the idea. And if he tells me to go ahead and execute the idea, that's exactly what I'm going to do. Like, I want to do a podcast. I want to do more YouTube videos. Like, I want to do a lot. And it's just like, you know, let's see if we can do it. Like, let's see if God would give me the okay to do this stuff, because it's like, and I want to do a t-shirt line too. I want to do a journal. I want to do a workbook. Like, all of these different types of things that I really want to do. And it's just like they're all in my brain, and they're moving and they're working. And I have to pray and ask God for when is it time to execute it. Like, just don't say that I want to do it, but I need to know when to execute it and who to execute it to. Like, who is my audience? Like, I can create all these wonderful projects and all these wonderful things, but who am I going to give it to, or who am I going to sell it to? It's a great idea to myself, but who is the audience? So that's kind of like where I'm at. But I don't want, the reason why I say whatever it is that you guys want to do it. I just don't want you to hold back your gifts that God has given you. God has given us so many gifts and talents, and we are afraid. You know, we're afraid because what if it doesn't do good? You know, what if people don't like it? Like, what if this, what is that? And it's just like, okay, but if God has given you to do it, do it. Because the people the people that needs to see or hear what you have to say, trust me, those people are going to see and hear what you have to say. Okay? Like, I was telling somebody this week, me and another lady who was going to do a future collaboration. And we was just talking about how we wanted to do, I had asked her, you know, about if the numbers does not meet our expectations, what will we still continue to do it, you know? And so for me, it's like, yep, let's do it. And I was just like, let's do it. Let's just get it out there, because somebody is going to come across this material or information, and they're going to need it. And that's how we're charged to do. As Christians, we're charged to do what God says and put it out there, and he will do the rest. But you yourself have got to do what he has called you to do. And so that's what I was just telling her. I was just like, look, you know, let's just do it. Like, for my videos right now does not get a lot of views. And truthfully, I mean, okay, but I still do them. I still come on here. I still give you guys great content. And it's just like, you know, hey, people may not like them. People may not share them. Like, I don't really care. But I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. And I'm hoping that this is helping somebody do what they need to do. And I'm pretty sure, I'm not going to say I'm pretty sure, I know that it's helping people. Let me just go ahead and take that out. I know that these videos are helping people, you know, whether they comment below or whatever, because people have reached out to me and all this other kind of stuff. And it's just, the content needs to be out there, and I'm just willing to give. So that's kind of what I'm doing. And that's kind of what I want to talk about this week. Like, I just wanted to talk to you guys about whatever it is that you guys want to do it. I don't care if the market is saturated or you feel like you're going to put yourself out there too thin. No, it is time out for being afraid. It is time out for excuses. It is really just time for us to start doing them. Step out on faith. Get over your fear, conquer your fear, because that's what I'm doing. And let's just live live our best lives. And who cares if you mess up? Like, everybody mess up. Just get back up. All right, you guys, that's all I have for this week. Y'all have a wonderful weekend. Y'all enjoy yourself. Enjoy your family. Spend some time with your family. Spend some time with your friends or whomever. I know that it was Valentine's Day this week, so if you did have a boo, okay. If you don't have a boo, okay. Happy Valentine's Day. Anyway, enjoy yourself, love yourself, like yourself, take yourself out on a date. All right, you guys, that's all I have for you guys, and I will see you guys again on Transparent Tuesday, and I'm going to get a jingle to you guys. I don't know when, but I'm going to get one. Talk to y'all later. Bye.